If you've lived in the Tri-State for any period of time, then you know the name Bobby Mackey. He's a true country music legend whose bar in northern Kentucky has brought a number of celebrities to the area. But believe it or not, there was a time when the Queen City star nearly ditched the Tri-State for Nashville. Well, WCPO Lounge Acts host Brian Nees went down to Bobby Mackey's in Wilder to talk to Mackey about his music and his legacy.
I came rolling out of Nashville, leaving Music City far behind.
Today I'm joined by Cincinnati country music legend Bobby Mackey. Bobby, thanks for having me in here.
Great, welcome. Glad to have you.
I want to ask you, the world kind of shut down for the pandemic. What's it like writing songs and trying to be creative during a time where everything is just going crazy in the world?
We were closed 21 weekends in 2020.
Yeah.
But we're back open and everything's great. I've been here almost 43 years and it's just as good now as it ever was. And we're just glad to be back open and mainly playing music and having a good time.
You know, you're a country music legend here in Cincinnati, and your bar is a country music icon as well. Do you think you're consider yourself more of a bar owner who also sings, or you're a musician who has a bar?
I'm a singer. It's all about the music. And it just came down. 43 years ago, it came down to where I was either going to move to Nashville or get my own place. I'd played three other clubs over a period of 8 years, and each club that I would go to was successful. And it came down to, if I moved to Nashville, I'd be like, a small fish in a big sea down there, and I thought, well, if I can get this place, I'd be better off to do that, and I'd have some security here, and of course I could go to Nashville anytime I want to, and that's pretty much how it worked out.
You live pretty much in the same neighborhood, your family has the same house for years and years and years. You are rooted right here in northern Kentucky. Well, what's that mean to you to stay here where you grew up with your family and living in the same home, living in the same part of town?
Well, again, I like consistency, and Wilder, Kentucky has been great to me. Wilder's a great little town, and they've been great to me, and I love this community. And, a couple years ago, at one of the anniversaries, they put my name on the city limit sign. The year that I was inducted into the Northern Kentucky Music Legends Hall of Fame was the year they put Kenny Price in.
Uh-huh.
I went in with Kenny Price, Skeeter Davis, I think Bob Braun, I believe, and I went in with some pretty good company, and I was really proud of that.
You've had a lot of different musical acts come in here to the club. Is there anything that sticks out? What's your favorite act that maybe you've had in here?
Well, it would have to be Merle Haggard and George Jones. And
those are good ones.
And they were a couple years apart. I think it was 1980 when George Jones was here. Of course, growing up, George was one of my heroes, and we had the opportunity to book him in here, and through the hustle and the bustle and the business part of it, and I never thought much about it until the moment the night came and the moment he was introduced to the stage. I just kind of froze. I thought, wow, I can't believe this, and I froze in my tracks, and it was it was a moment I'll never forget.
What's the best way for people to find that song and all your music on?
Well, it's any place that music, any place that people find their music on iTunes. It's on Pandora, Spotify.
Where's the best way to find more about when you're playing and what's going on at the club?
Well, Facebook is probably the best place.
Bobby Mackey on Facebook?
Facebook, whatever I'm doing, it's on there before I even thought about doing it.
Great. So if you're listening and you want to hear more Bobby Mackey, it's Friday, Saturday nights down here in Wilder, Kentucky, and you can find more about how to find his music online and all that stuff. Bobby,
we're going to be here, and I'll be happy. If you got a notion to go to the ocean, well, honey, I do too.